What's up, Cavs Nation? This is Tunensports, man. I hope everybody's doing great, man. As far as last game go against Boston, man, I'm not even tripping about it. Most of the fan base is still confident in this team, man. Um, I know most of the Boston fans was talking crazy in those comments. Those just them being fans, whatever. But I think we proved that we are like legit. I mean, look at our record, right? We still, find a way to win with this tough schedule as far as playing a lot of games. And that's without some of our players. We was missing players during that Boston game. I think people failed to realize the wing players we was missing. Karras, Max, Dean, Wade, Okoro, one of our best defenders, our POA defender. And I don't know why people like the media and others fail to mention that. The first thing they want to say is, well, yeah, man, this Cavs team, man, they not this. The Celtics still is without Porzingis and stuff like that. And y'all role players don't equal up to that. Like, at this point, man, it is what it is, man. But I will say the Boston Celtics, they showed that, you know, who they are. They're the defending champions. They're the NBA champions. You know what I'm saying?
We thought they were. That's why we took the damn field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
But I will say this. One thing that is concerning is, can the Cavs stay healthy, man? That's for most teams. But you look around the league, some teams are banged up, man, even with this Pelicans game. But that's the one thing that probably will be a concern. But other than that, we legit, we cool. The team is balling, under Kenny Atkinson. But fast forward into this game, man, I mean, it's not really much to take away. The Cavs' usual guys was out. Like I said, Dean, Max, LeVert, Sam, I think with the ankle. I think Darius Garland did not play, and that's fine. I mean, that's fine. I mean, the streak is over, but I mean, we still are undefeated at home. That's good. But we was going against the G League Pelicans team, who, if you're a casual fan, you probably wouldn't be able to name not more than two players, out of that lineup that was playing, man. And I mean, they had Javonte Green and had Payton out there, Alfred Payton. I haven't seen his name in a minute. I thought Payton retired. I didn't even know he was still hooping. But, shout out to him, man. But no Trey Murphy for them, no CJ, no Herb Jones, Brandon Ingram, and Zion. I'm probably missing more players. I can't think right now. I think that's all the players. I'm probably missing more. I don't know.
The other night, the Pels with Zion, Brandon Ingram, DeJounte Murray, the GTA dude. Who else? CJ McCollum. Who else is on this damn team? Valanciunas, and the rest are nobodies.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But the first thing, I want to say, man, they was banged up. I just think the Cavs did what they were supposed to do, man. Beating them 128-100. I thought the highlights from this game was Jerome, his new career high, and rookie Jaylon Tyson, first NBA start as a rookie, man, and he lived up to it in my eyes, man. But the Cavs, they played good, most of the night. They played good, and I know we have guys out, so of course Kenny gonna play these guys. But Kenny Atkinson, I've really been impressed with his coaching and him being, the guy to utilize his bench. And I like that the guys are getting opportunities, man. And, the cool thing about the game, was like the starters didn't even play that long. They was able to sit out because of the blowout. And then looking at the box score for the starters, Evan Mobley had 18 minutes. Allen, 21 minutes. Donovan Mitchell, 20 minutes. Todd Jerome, 23 minutes. So if you're just looking at the points, whatever, from Mobley and Donovan, they didn't play much. But before I get to the two main guys who shined in this game, let me just mention what stood out during the game. You had Evan Mobley, right? He was throwing a block party, man. I think the team in total had like 9 blocks, I think. But Evan Mobley was just throwing a block party. Him and Allen, they had some nice blocks. I think Allen only had one nice block, but they had some nice blocks collected, together. But Allen still gave you 16-11. He was getting extra rebounds. He even had a poster. Shout out to my guy DFJ Hoops, man. My guy forever living rent free in your head, man. But that was for DFJ. Um, but the Cavs out rebounded them and outscored them in the paint. So Mobley blocks and Allen rebounding and around and run baskets, dunking the ball. It was all cool. As for the bench, JT Thor got in late in the game. I don't know, was it the fourth? Late third? He got in late in the game, man. He was efficient from the field, gave you 12 points. That's pretty cool. Had a nice block. Hit a contested 3 over Brandon Boston at the end of the shot clock buzzer. And he was acting on defense. He had a steal or two. Jordan Yang, I feel like he just kept shooting. He wasn't hitting. I felt like he wasn't hitting nothing, but he started to click and he gave you 20 off the bench, which is good. We had Luke Travers out there. He was seeing the floor. I don't think he made a 3, but at least he took the shots, right? I like Travers. He's definitely a team guy. But let's talk about Todd Jerome and Jaylon Tyson. Let's talk about those guys. Todd Jerome is nice. Yeah, this guy's nice. He lit it up. He's been one of the most consistent players on his team, especially from the 3. I think he's ranked like second in 3-point percentage. And I mean, we knew his ability to shoot the ball, but I don't think we knew like he would be like this elite right now, And it's not just his shooting, it's everything he does on the court, from passing to attacking and to stealing the ball. Like, I had my peoples on here tell me like, yo, he's washed. He's a bum. They called him a bum. And I'm here to tell y'all, I'm here to tell them they were wrong. I was wrong. Todd Jerome was on fire this game. He had 27 in the first half, passing his career high that he already had twice. I think it was 24. Now his new career high is 29 points. And I believe like he could have went for 40. I really feel like that if he would have kept playing. He was out there wigging. But Todd Jerome, man, I can't say enough about this guy. He's definitely a secret signing that we made, man. Not for much. But the last guy I want to talk about is the rookie Jaylon Tyson, man. He got his first start in the NBA as a rookie. He looked great out there, man. He looked comfortable out there. He looked like he belonged out there. He's playing well with the lineup that was out there, man. I mean, it's not surprising. He showed us what he can do in summer league. A lot of people doubted him, like they didn't like the pick because of who they wanted, or they just didn't like the pick. They didn't believe in the pick like that. And try to call Kobe out like always. Kobe looking like a genius, by the way, but Jaylon Tyson had a nice summer league, and in my opinion, he should be in the rotation. I really feel like he can help the team right now. I feel like that. You know what? I know he can help the team right now, man. And I feel like he definitely could have played in that Boston game, especially with us lacking like the small forwards and stuff like that. But since we was missing those players, man, it was tough. But I think Tyson could have used the run, But Jaylon Tyson had 16 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists, almost a triple-double. Almost. He had a couple of highlights, but one play I remember was that hustle, him hustling to the ball off the rim, off a miss. It was a putback. Good. He had good hustle out there too. I remember that, and it was another play. He had like a post spin on Brandon Boston Jr., right? Yeah, he had a post spin on him, and he took that to the rack and was able to score. I think with a floater, I believe. But he was great, man. He was great. I know it's against lesser talent, but look, he's a rookie, so this is great for him. And these guys on the Pelicans, they are still talent and professionals. So regardless of who's out there, man, they still play in the NBA, right? But Cavs, I believe they played, overall good game. And the Cavs have played, I think, the most games out of everyone, so they got to be fatigued, man. And it's a good thing they getting this rest. This little break will be our first 2-day rest, I believe. during the schedule, and all the players they need the rest, man. Even though I think Kenny been doing a solid job at playing the starters, trying to play the starters less minutes, but they need the rest, and they will get that. Overall, about the game, I think the game was kind of boring because of the lack of talent on the other side, but still was exciting because you're a Cavs fan or you love watching the Cavs, man. The Cavs are just exciting to watch, man. Even with the reserves, man. But the game wasn't as lit if the other stars played because Zion and others. If they would have played, they would have been probably more lit. But this was a game for our reserves. The guys that don't get that much time, to shine and get their shine on. This was a game for them to really showcase their skills and abilities. And I think Jaylon Tyson, he did that on all levels. The guys like that, man. But I think that's all I had, man. Shout out to, the guys Humble and all y'all, Ahmed and Wiley and everybody, man. But look, like, comment, subscribe, man. Shout out to you, and you. Peace and love. I'm out.